Hey guys, welcome back to Rust Worn Home Garage. My name is Tim, and today we're in the garage and we're going to be working on something a little different here. No, it's not a vehicle, it is a four-wheeler. And let me show you this old four-wheeler I bought. We're going to see if we can revive the old thing. It does need several things done to it. It is a Polaris, so let's take a look. All right, people, here it is. It is a Polaris. The guy says he thought it was a 2007 or 8. He is sadly mistaken. It is a 2002 model. It is a 500 HO Sportsman, and the old tires are pretty good on it. I got to looking at that, and they're not bad at all. It does have some battle scars on it, as you can see. It looks like they tried to repair that, and I mean that's good to go, right? The old seats, no good. And these here, in the past, I've seen this is ready to come off, and this is how we're keeping the front end on here. So, and that's just a cover for your relays and so forth. The front end, it's not very good shape either. It looks like we got some parts missing here. This is kind of loose. So it has been well ridden. Got some Frankenstein stitching up here. Look at there, look at there. Yeah, good to go, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get the old thing running and see where we're at. It did have some, as you can see, upper and lower A-arms. As you can tell, they're different color. He did admit that those were put in, and new axles. And yeah. There's not much to the old thing. We got it pretty reasonable, and it's not too bad, but we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see if we can get the old thing to shoot a little smoke out the tailpipe. So let's dive right in. All right, let's take the old seat off of it here. Pull these side panels off here. Man, this thing is nasty. Nasty, I tell you. Yeah, I got some mold in it. Yeah, that's not looking real good. Okay. Let's pull off the pull this air box off here. Looks like everything on this thing has been modified with some kind of clip or extra mounting brackets made professionally by someone. All right, let's see, get that out of the way. Yeah, it looks like it's been full of water. No big deal. We can handle it. Let's see here. There's the overflow. We'll get this here. We'll get the air pipe off here, the intake breather pipe. Well, I say he was. Like water coming out of there. That's good. That's a good sign. A real good sign. Not. All right. Let's check the let's check the oil and things. See what that looks like. Ooh, man. Yeah. Yep. It's like pure gas. That's a good sign, right? All right. Well, what we know at this point is we do have oil. It does seem clean and full. Of course, the old battery, it's I'm quite sure no good. But we put the old jump box on it, and let's just see if it'll turn over. I did pull on the rope start, and it is free. So let's just see what happens. Here we go. Well, it did something. Hey, it turned over. Well, that's about all it does is turn a couple times. It sounds like to me these have a gear drive, a Bendix inside of the pull rope starter area. And those things I know go bad. I have owned one of these before. So let's see, hit it again here. Well, nothing. It says 100%. Well, we might have smoked the starter. I don't know. Okay, this battery here, it looks like they took the end off of it and just run the wire around it. So, you know, hey, who knows? But it does have some compression because it is doing a little sucking. But we can only get a couple revolutions out of it. Okay, so okay, that's quite harder than what I thought. I've never used the rope pull on these things because the starter always worked good on the ones I've had. But absolutely nothing here. So let's pull the plug wire off. I guess the first thing we need to do is let's see if it's firing. All right, I got y'all a little closer in here. I've got me old spark tester right here. If you can see that right there, watch for this spark. Let's see if we got some. Look at there. Y'all see it? Looks like we do have spark, so that's a good thing. All right, let's pull the old spark plug out of it and see if we maybe got a foul plug or something going on there. Let's see. We'll try to use the boot to retrieve it down in a hole there a little bit. Let's see here. Well, okay. Okay, let's get a magnet. Let's get a magnet and see if we can make it work. Try a little shorty magnet. Okay, there it is. There it is. It don't look too bad. There actually ain't no, there's not any, look there. Good old GMAC Delco plug in there. Like I say, who knows what this thing's been through. it quite sure it's at its day. So anyhow, let's see here. Let's spin this back over, see if it'll spin over. Well, come on, baby, get up here. Well, I think our starter's foobar. Acts like it's got some kind of compression. All right, we got the old compression gauge tester screwed in the cylinder hole here where the spark plug goes, and we're going to see how much compression this thing got. So I'm going to use the old rope start because starter Bendix 1's fried, battery's no good. All right, can y'all see that? We got 75 pounds of compression. I don't know what it takes. I'm going to look that up and see. But I say that ought to make it smoke. Don't y'all? Do you think it'll work? Leave a comment in the comment section below what you think. But let's move forward. All right, guys, we made a little progress on it today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't pour out the acid that's in this battery. I have some solution that I'm going to put in there and see if it'll revamp this battery. The battery is a 2022. I don't know if it'll help it or not, but if not, we'll buy a new battery. In the meantime, I'm going to also as well order a starter Bendix. I know for sure those go bad. Let me get some stuff ordered, and I will update you, and we'll work farther on this project. I have several projects going right now. I have the old 68 that y'all looked at previous in some shows, and I've got the 71 going that I need to get back on. And I've got an old 97 work truck out back. It's been pretty nasty here in Tennessee. Hard to work outside, so I thought I would bring this inside that I bought some time back and play with it for a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, I've got a friend of mine down in Arkansas. If you hadn't checked out his YouTube channel, it's called Arkansas Backroad Adventure. And I will leave a link down below. And take a look at that, man. The gnats are terrible here. Anyhow, so stay tuned, and I appreciate you watching. And if you hadn't already subscribed, it helps me out. Actually, if I get up enough subscribers and so forth, I actually get a little money for doing this. So nobody will tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. So anyhow, if you hadn't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and like and follow along. I'd like to see you back next time.